Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a present for Mr. Obama, some head for Mr. Obama from the Philippines. And this is the gentleman. Would you say and spell your name so I might have it? George? George.
Yeah.
Okay, George. How do you say his name? No.
George.
George.
George. George.
George.
George. George. Okay, that's a different spelling than we spell it in America. George is the butcher, and this meat does not get any fresher than this. As you can see in my previous video, we showed the actual pig being slaughtered, which some people would choose not to watch, and I will make a notation at the beginning of the video. But this meat has been deporkied, and we are in the Philippines, and I'm going to pick up a kilo of pork chops and then freeze them one at a time. I'll take them out until next week. George is separating the ribs themselves partially, I think. Don't ask me. I am not a butcher. Mein Buntag. Mein Buntag.
Yeah.
Oh, we have guapa, guapo, guapo, guapa, guapo, 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 and maot. Huh? It's getting old, that one. They almost know this in the Philippines now. And when you're giving head to Mr. Obama in the Philippines, we're going to give him that first head. I'm going to try to see if we could get that wrapped in dry ice and ship it. Joke. But remember, this is no joke what they're doing to America. I just spoke with some Filipino people, and they do say that in the language of Visaya and on this island, they are talking about the Ebola virus, and the people here are concerned about it. They have actually heard that it's going to kill a lot of people in Africa, but they're not giving them the full stats of 50%, because he seemed a little bit surprised when I told him it would be as much as 50%. Whatever. They want you dead because of overpopulation. Well, we're polluting the hell out of this world. I mean, who could really blame them? There's the rivers that there are no salmon in at all now had just a few salmon in compared to 100 years ago. All around the coastline in the Philippines, the coral is dead. Between blasting the coral with dynamite, they take fish this big. When they blast and they just scoop everything up. But they stopped the blasting, supposedly. But the coral is almost all dead everywhere I go, except in the Alona Beach area and Virgin Islands. There's a lot of places with good coral, but you could go on a dive and not see a piece of live coral for 50 or 60 yards, and that's just not, an abundant vegetation of coral. But moving on past that, they have 26 vaccines that they're trying to give children before the age of 5. That's wrong. They have chemtrails in the sky, which we have no sky anymore. No clouds. It's just white out. And last night, and partly this, I did a managed sky watch. It's there is no more stars. The stars are gone, and you'd be lucky to see a full moon on a full moon day. You'd be lucky to see a moon on a full moon. They also they want you dead because they built all those FEMA camps and they have no place to put them. The people, they have no place. They have nothing to do with them. They got the electric, the water's running, the bed linen, the gas lines. No joke, no bakakum. They have everything ready, waiting for you in the FEMA camps. And if you don't think so, you are mistaken. Let's see. Oh, Fukushima. How could we talk about Fukushima without talking about pigs? 3 different ones, baby. Fukushima is releasing the equivalent of about 16,000 nuclear bombs. And they don't mention that. Total radiation or accumulated radiation up until today, they do not mention it. They will not tell us. Nobody. And when the day of Fukushima, Obama had the radiometers, the radiation readers, he had them shut off at the colleges, state university, and public buildings. Huh? He had them just shut off. Just simply shut them off and don't give the people even. The Ronald Reagan had thousands of people coming down sick because they were mopping up raw radiation. They didn't tell those people that either. And gamay lalaki. Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you ahead of me? You next? Yeah, okay. And they didn't tell those people in there that several of them came down with cancer, and when they talk about it, they shut it off. I mean, I get more coverage than some of these people in some instances. And they want you dead, baby. They want you dead. Remember the Rabbi Jewbacher on the bridge song? It's all common true. In my book, I told you that a nuclear catastrophe would be what wiped off mankind. And sure enough, as soon as I published my book on April 15, 2010, March 11, 2011, less than 1 year later, boom, Fukushima. I was right, baby, as I always am. Just chopping block. The old-fashioned way. Okay, they want you dead because of the antibiotics that they're putting in the water. They have so many ways. But Ebola is coming to a town near you. You won't have to worry about radiation. But even so, if Ebola does come to America, who's going to service the nuclear power plants? Who's going to service the electrical grids? I mean, you just can't get a guy in off the street to come in and service 440,000 volt lines and capacitors. You just can't do that. I don't know how to do it, and I know a lot of stuff. I know that Obama was put in the White House to destroy America. My montage. Want to be on YouTube? Yeah. It doesn't care. And who's going to service the 400 nuclear reactors once Ebola takes over and starts killing people? And who's going to go to work and service the fuel pools? Forget about the reactors. Even if they shut the reactors off, they want you dead. But they want you dead. 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 That's cute. Very nice. Bye and Kyle playing with the pig's ears. Okay, so there are so many different ways. I would think that within 1 year, the Endgame, Operation Garden Plot, Operation Endgame, and FEMA will have taken care of all of you people. That's right, baby. Remember those three things when you're in the Philippines and you're talking about Mr. Obama? Remember, if Mr. Obama had a son, the son would look like a Trayvon Martin, the son would be in a health playing cards with a pedophile priest. That's right, baby, the son would be dead.